Alright, so today we're going to build a lead page with Kartra, and I'm going to show you step by step in my computer how to do it. It's really simple. That's why I really like Kartra for this. I recommend that you make notes or have this video playing next to you when you are building your lead page out. So it's really simple, so necessary. A couple of things I want to mention before. If you are building a lead page, that means you want to collect email addresses. So definitely make sure you choose some lead magnet or a bribe or something that you're gonna give them in exchange for their email address. Make sure it's super valuable. Make sure it feels like you should ask money for it, because then it's gonna make your life so much easier, because people would want to sign up. It's gonna make your advertisement cheaper, and it's just you're building a good relationship like that. So choose a video or an ebook, a checklist, whatever you want to that you can give them. And then secondly, write out emails. So I'm going to show you how to schedule the emails and how to put them in the system in Kartra. It's so easy. You don't need a separate email provider. That's why I love it. You're actually going to save tons of money by signing up with them. And emails are so important because you're most likely gonna convert them more in there. You're building a longer relationship. So ideally you want to build something valuable. You want to write and give them extra value so they would love you even more. They would want to open your emails, whatever it is that you think would help them. And then do the sales emails as well. So I'm going to show you in my computer, and hopefully you will enjoy it. Make sure you give this video a like. It really helps me out. And if you want to try Kartra out, the link is in the description. It's $1, and it's so, I really recommend it after using all the other funnel builders out there and lead page builders. Okay, so now we're in my computer, and this is how Kartra looks like. I quickly want to show you what's inside and show you what's included. So it's basically, Kartra is basically a funnel builder or like a website builder. It's really good because it's got all the tools necessary to run your online business or even offline business. I personally own both, and I run all of it through Kartra. I previously used other funnel builders, but I've now converted to this one because it's much cheaper and it's got more features that I actually need. So for example, it's got checkouts, means you can charge for a product or a service right in there, so you don't have to build or code or anything like that. I wouldn't know even how to do those things. The second thing that it's got all the pages, like drag and drop builder, which is really simple, especially if you're like really scared of technology. I am definitely not a coder, or I wouldn't even know how to do things. I have like learned myself, but it's still really simple. It makes your life so much easier to use a drag and drop page system, and you can get it done in just a couple of minutes. It also manages all your leads, so you can add tags and lists and everything like that, so it's organized and it's easier to manage. And I'm gonna show you how to do that as well. You can build campaigns in there. You can also copy paste funnels that have been built by someone else, a marketer, and you can just copy them, literally change the text and images and stuff and do their system. It's got everything you need for email, the management, SMS marketing. It's so cool, honestly. Like, I saved so much money just by canceling my email provider when I started using Kartra. It's also got membership, so if you have online courses or like even for your team, like for example in my offline business, I train my team, and we have like a system where there is written and video formats for all the operational systems, how to do customer service, blah blah. So I can host all of it in here. The second really cool thing is that you can upload the video straight to Kartra. You don't have to upload them to YouTube and then link them to the page. It's really simple. There's also help desks, so you can manage your customer service there, your calendars, if you schedule face-to-face appointments, not face-to-face, but like Zoom or something. You can do email opt-in forms. Like, there's so many things. Honestly, everything's just here. And the price is really cheap comparing to other systems that I've used previously. Plus, because you can cancel a lot of things, it saves you even more money. So let's get into it. You can create your account if you don't have one. The link is in the description if you want to try it out for only $1. But I'm just going to log in now in the dashboard, and we're going to start building out the lead funnel. And we're going to choose My Pages from the left. And that's where you're going to create all your website pages. As you can see, I have built out an opt-in, like a lead magnet for my one of my businesses, and it's just a simple 3-step funnel. So let's start building it now. The first thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna press page, and you're gonna start building the website where you're gonna ask for their email. That's called a squeeze page in here. And you're going to choose between all the different templates, and it's got really nice designs. So you can choose between any of them, or you can just create from scratch and do your own design. But honestly, you can change all the colors, the fonts, everything in here, so you can just choose any of them. I recommend choosing one that is really simple. Don't have too much stuff in there. All you want to do is have them just give you their email address, not get distracted by anything else. So just make it really simple, nothing extra in there, very clear call to action, and that's it. So let's start. So you're going to launch the builder, you're going to name it, and this is how it looks like. So it's really, really simple. Honestly, you don't have to do a lot in here. Make sure your copy is really good, that you're grabbing their attention, that they would want to give you their email address. So just tell them immediately what they get once they sign up. So for example, let's say you have a free video course on how to build a lead page like we're doing right now. So I'm going to change that copy. I'm going to make sure it's really clear what they get. And I'm just going to type very clear call to action, telling them to sign up. And also there's a couple of things that you can do with the email opt-in form. So you can either have it on the page like it is in here. So anyways, what you can do with the opt-in form is you can do a couple of things. You can either have it there on the page as it is in there, or you have to create a new opt-in form there. So it's really simple to do. I'm going to edit. You're going to change the opt-in form, which we're going to create later once we build out these pages. Just a couple of buttons. It's really, really simple. And create. Apply. And now when it says error, that's okay. Just ignore it. We're going to fix it later. It's just because we don't have the form right now. So just ignore that one. And you can change the button, what it says, the color, everything. So it's really, really simple, honestly. So the next thing that you can do with your opt-in form is you can actually create a button underneath the text, and you're going to choose it from here. You're going to drag it underneath the text, press edit. And here you can change the size, text, color, everything again to make it more customized for your brand. We can change the color. I always like to make it red because it grabs attention. And then you change the text and you put watch video now, for example. Apply. And then you're going to link it to a pop and opt-in form. So instead of having the opt-in form on the page like we had before, we can actually We can actually put the opt-in form as a pop-up. So anyways, there's a couple of options that you can do. You can either have the email opt-in form immediately on the page, or you can have it as a pop-up. And you can edit it here. It's super simple. You can remove everything and add the opt-in form again and ignore the error. Obviously, we're going to fix that once we set up the opt-in form outside of this page builder. So once you've done this, we're going to save the page. Another thing which I wanted to show you is you can add your tracking codes in here as well, like a Facebook pixel, Google Analytics codes. And then you can retarget people on Facebook. You can also add your SEO. You can even add tags. Whoever visits this website gets a tag. And once you have done that, we're going to publish it live. It's going to save it again. And then you can even set up your own domain. So you can change the domain address to be like more authentic. And you can just type in whatever you want the link to be, which would be easy to remember for yourself. And then close. And return to dashboard. And exit. So now that we have our lead page built, we're gonna do our thank you page next. So you have to send them on a page where they can download either your ebook or watch the video training that you wanted. So for this, you're gonna choose thank you pages from here. Again, you can choose any design you want to. If you have a video, you can choose one with a video on it. If you have a webinar, you can choose one with calendar links on it, ebook, download links, everything, whatever you are giving them, just choose whatever design you want for that thing. And I just want to say that like a thank you page is a really good chance to introduce them to your product, either the first time or as a second time reminder. It's up to you, but once you deliver the bribe for them or the lead magnet, you shouldn't leave thank you page empty just for that. You should always add some kind of advertisement there, because it's a great chance everyone visits the thank you page, and it's a great chance for them to see your product either the first time, to become familiar with it. And now when you email them, it's going to be more familiar. So anyways, you have your logo. You can add it there. I'm just going to remove it right now. Then you can change the copy, make it super simple. You don't have to really explain too much because they already know what they're getting. And then you're going to change your video. And that's why I really like it here, because you can just upload it straight into the system. You don't have to upload it on YouTube or somewhere else and then, choose the link to share it here. If you already have it on YouTube, you can completely put the link in there. But if it's like a secret training or webinar or something, then it's really easy to upload it here. And then underneath it, you would add your product, and you can even change the button to have a checkout page in there, which again is so useful. Even if a lot of people won't buy, you still have a really great opportunity to sell them on your product. You can change the text to buy now, apply, then you choose the link, and you're gonna choose the one which says pop a product checkout. And then you have to set up your product in a different page and then you can choose it from the list, but I'm just gonna choose my own product right now because we haven't set up a product in there. But setting up a product in Kartra is so simple as well. It's just like pressing buttons and taking a couple of minutes to do so. Once you have your product, you can even change your price point in the product setup page, and then you choose the default Kartra checkout page. And then you save the page. You can add extra information about your product. And then you save the page, you publish it live. And again, you can change the domain to your own and change the address. So once we have the page for the lead magnet. We have the opt-in page and we have the thank you page. The next step, what we're gonna do is we're gonna change the form now, the one which was on our first page. And for that, you're gonna press My Forms on the left menu. And you can change in here you can change the fields. So like if you wanna collect their phone number, their last name, you can change all of it here. You can change the submit button text. So it says something different. It doesn't really matter what you put in here. And then you're done. You just press save, and it goes to the next option, save and next. And now you can choose either single opt-in or double opt-in. So if you don't want to get fake email addresses, you can put double opt-in so the person gets an email and they have to confirm it there before they get to your thank you page. So it's up to you. If you think that people give you a lot of fake emails, do the double opt-in. But if you want more volume, then do single opt-in. And then you press save. And now you are gonna choose the thank you page in the success page. So that's where you're gonna send them to once they've filled in the opt-in form. And you're gonna choose the thank you page we just built out. Test leads, thank you, and save. And save and next. In here, you're gonna create a welcome email, and it's quite important. You can introduce yourself, or you can give them the thank you page address one more time, so they would definitely watch your video training or get your ebook. It doesn't matter. And you can tell, like in your welcome email, you can start building the relationship already. So I would definitely choose to send a welcome email, and I'm gonna show you how to create it as well. It's so simple. So you got your subject line, what they're gonna see, and then on your left hand side you have all the tags that will personalize your email based on your client. So for example, I'm gonna type out like hi, and I want to use their first name. So hi. And now I'm just going to copy this code and paste it. Boom. And now we've got like, hi, Signa or something. So it's going to personalize it based on your client. And then you're going to write out your email. If you want to, you can choose to use their name again. I really recommend personalizing emails because I feel like they get more open rates. You can also add links on your email to your product or the thank you page. It really doesn't, like, depends where you want to send them to. And once you've written it out, you're just going to save it. And this is the cool part. So now you can add tags to them. So whoever like signed up to your lead magnet, if you want to test out different lead magnets, you're going to add a tag with the name of the thing you sent them for free. You can add the list that you want them to be subscribed. You can subscribe them to a sequence. So let's say you want to send them emails for the next 5 days. You're going to build out a sequence and it's going to like literally send it out automatically. You can add more automations on it. There's so many things really that you can do in here. And I'm going to show you how to build out the sequences as well. So save and next. This one, just leave the first one. Unless you want to use like a third party email provider. But honestly, if you have Kartra, you really don't need an extra email provider. So save and next. And done. Woohoo! So now you have your welcome email sent out. The both pages are connected to each other. And the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna build out the sequence now to where you're gonna send them an email where you're gonna give them value and you're gonna sell your product. So you go to My Communications, you take Sequences from Communications. You're gonna add a sequence. You're gonna name it. Create. And here you can add rules like what kind of people get into this sequence. You can send emails, so you just drag it there and then you edit the email that you want to send them on day 1, day 2, day 3. There's SMS options. You can choose how many days, how long you want to wait in between the emails or text messages, when you want to send them. Everything, it's so simple. And you can even do split tests. So let's say you don't know which email is going to work better. You're going to write out 2 of them and put it under split test. Then you can choose to wait. You can choose to subscribe them to another list and unsubscribe them if they, for example, like bought something or they didn't bought in one of the emails. There's literally endless options in here. You can add different tags. So it's really organized and really simple to do. And once we have, and now at this point, we have our lead page, we have our thank you page, and we have our emails built out. So we are done. All you have to do at this point would be to test it out. So go to the domain name that you typed out, the lead page, and you just test it, put your email in and see that all the emails are coming through and it's directing you to the right page. So, and that's it. It wasn't that hard, was it? It didn't take us that long time to build the whole thing out. It will take you a little bit longer when you're typing out the emails because you really want to think about the copy that you're writing in here that would convert. I really recommend testing different lead pages, creating like 2 or 3 at least, and then different lead magnets as well. testing different emails that you're gonna send them. Testing is the key really to make it convert more, make it cheaper, and make it more useful for your business. I hope you guys found value from here, so I would really appreciate if you give this video a like once again. And if you want to try Kartra out, the link is in the description, and it's just $1 to do so. So hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye.